Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the Bald series. And today what we're going to do is a 14-minute glute strong. We're going to work that behind a little bit. So we're going to have some fun and we're going to do a range of toys. So I'm going to use my bench for a hip thruster. Now you can use a chair, ottoman, couch, where you have your upper back to boost that up. Now, if you don't have that elevated surface, you can do it like a tall bridge. So be in that format and you can use weights or not. We are gonna use some dumbbells for things like deadlifts, hip thrusts, okay? So kind of that medium to heavy dumbbells. And then I'm going to be using my bands for several activities. Now, if you don't have any bands, a lot of it you can do against gravity. You're still gonna get a great workout. It's just gonna be a little bit less resistance. So if you have your bands, grab that. Grab a bench, chair, ottoman, something like that for those hip thrusters if you can. Grab your sweat towel, drink, and of course your great attitude. Let's get this thing rocking. Okay, so hopefully I had a chance to grab some toys, your sweat towel, your drink, and your great attitude. And so let's get warmed up. Let's start with just kicking that leg all the way back. Let's start just stretching out those quads. Oh yeah, it's a little bit of a bounce in there. We've got 3 more like this. 2 more. Last one right here. Let's hinge down and pop open those hips. Hinge down, pop open those hips. Oh yeah. Starting to glide those hamstrings. Start moving those hips. We've got 3 more like this. 2 more. Last one. Okay, this time we're gonna go squat. We're gonna rotate over and do a lunge. We're gonna squat it. We're gonna rotate over and do a lunge. Just getting those hips moving and shaking and feeling amazing. Down and over. Come down and over. Let's do 1 more on each side. Boom and over. Squat and lunge. Let's finish right here and squat. Stay low. Go to the ground or your ankles. Try and grab and then straighten those knees and then come back into a deep squat, okay? Press those knees back, glide those hamstrings, come in a deep squat, really working those hips. And back. 2 more, just like that. Last one, let's stay low right here and open up those hips. Oh yeah, for 3, 2, last one. Let's put our hands down and we're gonna rotate up towards that ceiling with a nice good twist and come back down. Other side, rotate that up and back. Boom, nice good little rotation. Oh, nice good little trunk twist. 1 more on each side. Boom. And back. Last time. Oh, yeah. Let's put those hands right there on those knees. Let's do a cat and cow. Low back. Upper back. Oh, yeah. In and out for 3, 2. Last one. Let's open up those hips. Drive that shoulder to the opposite knee. Okay, so opening up those hips more. Still getting that trunk in there. Let's do 1 more on each side. And then we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go low, getting those inner thighs. How low can you go? Boom. Can you go low enough? And pop that heel. Other side. 1 more each direction. Last one. Let's rotate over. Let's do a low lunge. Try and straighten that front knee. Come back, rotate over that knee. Nice good twist. Drive that elbow in. Try and straighten that knee. Come back, rotate over that knee. Drive that elbow in. Let's do 1 more time. Step back. Come in, rotate over. Drive that elbow in. Step that back. Let's step the other one forward. Down low. Try and straighten that front knee. I know you're not gonna that direction, right? Rotate over that knee. Drive that elbow in. Try and straighten that knee. Come back. Rotate over that knee. Drive that elbow in. Let's do 1 more just like that. Nice, good rotation. Drive that elbow in. Step that back in that plank. Drop those hips. Give me some extension. Then push back into downward dog. Oh yeah, come back to that plank. Drop those hips. Give me that extension. Push back into downward dog. Last time. Here we go. Drop those hips. Look on up. Push back. Let's walk that all the way up. Oh man. Okay, let's take some elbows to the opposite knee. Still getting that trunk rotating in there. Boom. And over. 1 more on each side. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna take that hip up, over, and back. Up, over, and back. Last time. Up, over, and back. We're going the other direction, okay? Really just try and come, not from your trunk, but really from that hip. Boom, other side, up, over and back. You're going up and over like a track thing, right? Like the hurdles. Let's go the other direction. Up and over. Last one. Now we're gonna do a little glute activation. We're gonna keep our knee straight, our heel flexed, and we're gonna drive that back, and we're gonna squeeze that heel, or drive through that heel and squeeze that glute. Let's do 3 more just like that. Oh yeah. Now let's bend the knee and do the same thing. Push through the heel, squeeze that glute. Oh yeah, 2 more. Last one, let's do that thing on the other side. Knee is straight, push that back, boom. For 3, 2. Last one, bend that knee, push that through. Oh yeah, for 3, 2. Last one, finish with the big hula hoop. Hula hoop the other way. Let's talk about what we're gonna do. Okay, we are gonna start. We're gonna do 2 activities today. The first one we're gonna do is a Romanian deadlift. You're gonna keep those knees fairly straight. You're gonna hinge through, and then when you feel that resistance, you're gonna pull that up. Then we're gonna do a hip thrust. We're gonna come down and drive, keeping that nice and neutral. Okay, I'm not gonna round my spine, and I'm gonna squeeze up at the top if you don't have that. So let's start with that Romanian deadlift. Let's grab those dumbbells. Let's rock it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hinge down and back up. Now my chest is open. The weights are staying close to my body. As soon as I feel that nice good tension on those hamstrings, I'm gonna drive that back up. Okay? All the way down, all the way up. Come on, 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna go do that hip thrust. Boom, and back. All the way to that buzzer. 3, 2, 1. Okay, hip thruster. You can do it with or without weight. Get in position. Let's rock this. In 3, 2, 1. Come up and squeeze. Nice neutral position, and then hinge down. It's the same thing. It's still that nice good hinge. Okay, I do not, my spine stays neutral the whole time. It's hinging around that hip. And then I'm coming up and I'm squeezing that glute for a nice, like a tall position. Again, if you don't have something to put your upper back, you can put your hands down and do a tall bridge. Okay, but squeeze at the top, nice good squeeze. And then control that down. Your glutes are activating that good squeeze, but your core is engaged to keep that nice neutral spine. We've got 10 more seconds. We're going back to that Romanian deadlift in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Romanian deadlift. Here we go. Woo. In 3, 2, 1. Hinge down. The hinge, it's like a pole is going right through your hips and you're rotating right over that. You're keeping those knees fairly straight, that weight close to the body. I don't want a long lever arm. Neutral position in that spine. If you start to feel it in your low back, it means your core cannot handle that weight. Drop that weight down and listen to your body. Halfway there. Oh yeah. Come on, stay steady all the way to that buzzer. We're doing 2 rounds of everything, so we got 1 more round of that hip thruster. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's finish out with that hip thruster. Woo, baby. Oh yeah. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Come up. Nice, good squeeze. Hinge down. Nice and controlled. All the way to that buzzer. Now, we're going to take both of these activities and we're going to do things in a single leg format. Okay, so we're going to do the next 2 rounds. Our next set is going to be Romanian deadlift, but on a single side. We'll do right, left, right, left. And then after that, we'll do single leg hip thrust, or more like staggered, I should say. Woo, but you got 10 more seconds of this. All the way to that buzzer. Control it both directions for 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Now, Single leg, remaining deadlift. It's more of that staggered position. Your other foot's back there for toe. You're still coming straight down, straight up. Chest is open. Okay, you're hinging down. Weight is close to the body. You feel that tension, and you drive from that, okay? Now, the weight can be on both sides, on one side, as long as you're just not twisting. That's what I'm looking for, okay? We'll do the right, then we'll do the left, we'll do the right and the left. Let's try this. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hinge down, drive it forward, okay? Boom, you got it. All the way down. Now, some people feel better with it on the opposite side. Some people feel better with it on the same side. I want it to be where you say, I feel comfortable, I don't twist, I feel the tension back there, I feel confident in my form, right? Nice and controlled. Come down and back up. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. Woo, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Same thing. Now my back foot is maybe taking 10% of my body weight, at the most 20, okay? It's there for balance, okay? But I'm hinging straight down, straight up, nice neutral position. Keep that weight. Now, your limiting factor is gonna be is that hamstring mobility, okay? So you may not go as low because you don't have as much mobility in your hamstrings, but guess what? This works on mobility, okay? It's a great mobility activity actually for the hamstrings. So keep that straight, drive it forward, come on, stay focused. Woo, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more time on each side. How's that sound? You're like, it sounds amazing. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, come straight down, straight up. Again, I have that core engaged. It's keeping that nice neutral spine. I'm hinging down until I feel that tension on those hamstrings, and then I'm driving that up. Chest stays open, weight stays close to that body. Come on, we're halfway there. All the way to that buzzer, you got this. Come on, 15 more seconds. Woo, baby. Here we go. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last one of these. We got to even it out, right? We got to finish out on the other side. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hinge down and back up. All the way down, all the way up. Okay, nice neutral position. Coming down and back up. No twist. Okay, we're gonna go back to the bench, chair, ottoman, whatever you're using. Or like I said, you can do a tall bridge if you don't have that. Okay, we're gonna do a staggered hip thruster, okay? Come down, drive it forward. Boom, and back. Come on, 10 more seconds, all the way to that buzzer. Stay focused for 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. We're gonna do that staggered position on that hip thrust. Okay, so we're gonna have like our right foot back and our left foot's out. Okay, that means I'm gonna work my right side. I'm still, like I said, I'm not bending that back. It's a nice neutral position. It's a drive to that full extension, and then it's a hinge down. Neutral position, it's hinging through right here. You don't have to use a dumbbell, that's up to you. Just depends on where you're at, okay? Just do the best you can. Are you ready to rock this? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, down and up. All the way up. Squeeze that glute, come down. Nice and controlled. Okay, I'm pressing through that foot that's back. Again, my staggered foot, my foot out front, my left side is doing maybe 10, at the most 20% of my work, just to balance and steady it. So that right side is doing the push. Woo. Come on, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Oh yeah, let's even this baby out. How's that sound? Whew. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Come on up and back down, nice and good. Steady position. You're coming straight down and straight up. Doesn't have to come way down, just enough to take that tension off and then push through. Nice, good, solid, like you want to make a table, like where you could put food on. That nice, good extension at the top, pressing through that entire foot. Come on. 15 more seconds, and then we'll do one more on each side. Keep that core engaged. Come on, you got this. Here we go. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, one more time on each side. How's that sound? Oh, yeah. Here we go. We've got 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Control that down. Okay, if you start to feel it in that low back, you need to drop that weight. Okay, you need to reposition yourself, okay? Really pay attention to that form, right? You're hinging down, driving forward, controlling it both directions. Come on, halfway there. Stay focused. Come on, you got this. You got about 10 more seconds. Oh man, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's finish this out, and then we'll be done with the bench. How's that sound, okay? Yeah, baby. Here we go. We've got 3, 2, 1. Come on up and back down. Okay, we're gonna put the bands on next. We're gonna do some lateral walks. Okay, so we'll stay in that squat position and walk to the side and back. Then we'll do a sit down where we do hip abduction, where we push that out against that band. And I'll show you if you don't have your band, what you can do on that one. Come on, you got this. We're over halfway. Keep the form all the way to the all the way to the end, to the buzzer. You got it. Come on, 10 more seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, like I said, we're done with the bench. That might make you really excited. Okay, and you gotta pick, if you're gonna do a band, you wanna pick a band that you can have enough motion. Okay, so you're gonna squat. So I'm gonna use my medium band, and we're gonna do lateral steps. You can come up and then go back down, or you can stay low the whole time. You can add a dumbbell too if you want, but probably the band is okay. If you don't have a band, maybe add a dumbbell. Okay, and the other activity is we're gonna sit down. I'm gonna use my mat for it. We're gonna sit down and have the band, and we're gonna just do nice, good hip abduction. If you don't have a band, I want you in quad so you have some anti-gravity, okay? So, let's do this walk. Here we go. In 3, whoop, 2, 1. Squat down, step, and step, and step. I meant to grab my other band. I'm gonna switch bands. I want a little bit more mobility. So you want resistance with still some good motion. Boom, here we go. Yeah. How low can you go? How big are steps? Okay, you can come up when you need to, go right back into those steps. Boom. Okay, we got 10 more seconds. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're gonna go down. We're gonna do abduction. I'm gonna go a little tighter for this one. Right above those knees. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Right out to the side and back. Whew. Nice, good squeeze. Boom. Trust me, it's a burn. Okay, again, if you don't have that band, you're doing it in quadruped, so you have a little bit more gravity against you, and you're just pushing out and back in. Keep those feet steady. Push out with those knees and squeeze. You're getting the outer hip and glute. Boom, and back. We're gonna do those walks in about 15 more seconds. All the way to that buzzer, come on. Stay steady, you got it. Woo! Feel that burn for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, okay. Let's do the walk. You got it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Squat down low and step. Okay, boom. Out and over. Can you go a little bit lower? Challenge that body, right? Come on. If you don't challenge yourself, guess what? You won't get better. Come up when you need to. Go right back into it, okay? You're halfway there. Oh man, feeling that, baby. Let's go. 15 more seconds. My glutes on fire. How about yours? Oh yeah. All the way to that buzzer. Here we go. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's finish out with those sitting abduction. Come on. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Out and back. Okay, squeeze that. Push that out, and nice good squeeze. I still have my abs tight, right? I'm keeping my spine nice and neutral, and I'm working that outside by just squeezing that and right back in. Okay, so for the rest of our activities, we're gonna be on the mat. We're gonna be using bands. Okay, rocking a lot of single side activities for the rest of the time. Oh man. Control, 15 more seconds. All the way to that buzzer. Squeeze and back in. You got it. Let that burn sit there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a clamshell with a lift. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit dependent on kind of your level. So I'm gonna use my medium band. That allows me some good resistance, but still some mobility. Okay, a regular clamshell has your knees bent, your feet together, you lift out and squeeze, okay? That is one level. If that's where you're, now, almost pretend like there's a wall there. You're not rotating behind, you're rotating up and back. Advanced with me is we're gonna be uplifted, and then we're gonna lift. So we're gonna have a nice tall bridge and lift. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. So you don't have to be up in that bridge. Makes it a little more challenging. Okay, just more advanced. It's okay. You can be down. You gotta go with where you are. It's just like picking dumbbells, right? We gotta have different levels for when we advance, lower levels for when we need that. So we don't wanna compensate. Keep those feet together. You're lifting that out and separating, boom. Now, if you don't have a band, you're just using against gravity, it's still a challenge. You just probably get in a few more reps because it's a little bit faster to go without a band. Okay, finish on this side for 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Guess what? We're gonna flip sides. Okay, so staying low or going in that tall, high side plank in 3, 2, 1. Right here, boom, and back. So in this tall plank, of course I'm using my abs, but I'm using the bottom hip to stabilize me and glute. And then I'm squeezing the top glute and outer hip. So I am definitely multitasking. You gotta love it. Working both sides just differently. Halfway there, squeeze and open that up, back down. This is great. If you have low back issues, this is a great exercise. I get all my back patients and clients on these. They're so powerful and helpful. Here we go. We've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Of course, they're not usually doing a side plank at that point. They're down on the ground. Very powerful move. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and back down. keep that form, don't get sloppy. Okay, so when we have low back issues, the glute likes to be, it's such a strong and powerful muscle, but it likes to be lazy. That's why we do a lot of activations prior to working out, because it likes to be lazy, but it is a powerful tool. So a lot of times we have a lot of back issues because our glutes aren't doing their job, okay? They're not doing the power move, and then you start powering through your back. That's why I work on this motion and this movement with back patients. It's so powerful. Boom, 10 more seconds. Or to keep a healthy back, right? And a good looking glute. Who doesn't want that, right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. There's all these advantages for a lot of exercises, but a lot of it comes down to you want to look good, right? Okay, finish here in 3, 2, 1. Last one. Boom, and back. Woo, squeeze and back down. Nice and controlled. Okay, we're gonna do a similar motion, except we're gonna go onto quadruped, that's those hands and knees, and we're gonna do a fire hydrant where we lift out to the side. So similar motion, but just against gravity. Now, if you don't have a band, you can take a dumbbell and put it under, right under your knee and hold that weight right there. That's a way to get some extra resistance. Or you can use a band with me. I'm gonna still stick with that medium so I have enough mobility to really get the motion I'm looking for. But let's finish here. Oh yeah. All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna be in a nice, good quad position, hands and knees, nice neutral spine, and then we're gonna lift out to the side and squeeze. Now, notice I'm not turning, right? My back, these hip bones right in front, stay looking at the mat. They do not rotate, they do not wink to the side. Okay, I keep that nice neutral position and I lift only with my leg, squeezing with my glute, okay? It's gonna keep it nice, solid, working the core, and we're gonna focus a lot on that glute. You can put the dumbbell right here on your knee if you wanna add that. Let's rock it. In 3, 2, 1. Lift down and squeeze, back down. So yeah, my abs are engaged. I'm keeping that nice neutral position, and then I'm just lifting out enough to squeeze. Okay, it doesn't have to be real high, just enough to squeeze. And if you got a band, it's just enough to give you a little bit of resistance through that motion. We've still got gravity helping us, strengthen us, but then we've got the extra resistance of the band. But again, I have enough that I can really do the motion fully. Sometimes my heavy band's too restricted on my motion. You got 10 more seconds, and then we'll flip sides because you know we got to even it out. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, yeah. We're gonna rock the other side. How's that sound? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Nice and controlled, and back. Boom, lift and squeeze. Nice and controlled. Lift and squeeze. Again, my core is engaged, right? It's keeping that neutral position, and then I'm just lifting from that knee out the side just enough to go, yep, I feel that glute activate and squeeze. Now, our opposite glute, the one that is sitting on the ground, is working to stabilize that pelvis. So don't worry, we're working both sides, just differently. Let's finish here, and then we're gonna do one more on each side. Okay, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's do one more on each side. Are you ready? Let's rock it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Really make sure you start in that proper position, right? Those hips looking down. Your knees and your hands are about shoulder width apart, right? Solid positioning, and then you're just lifting out and squeezing. Nice and controlled. Boom, and back. Squeeze that baby and back. Nice and controlled. Boom. Okay, you got about 10 more seconds. All the way to that buzzer. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's do one more on the other side so that we even ourselves out. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Lift and squeeze. Okay, just so you know, we got 2 more activities left. Still a right and left side, and we're gonna stay in this quadruped position, okay? I like it because there's so much anti-gravity you can do with it. We're gonna do some donkey kicks next, where we drive that heel up towards that ceiling, okay? We got 20 more seconds of this. Stay focused. Keep those hips facing the ground. Keep that form. Don't get sloppy. Oh man. Yeah, squeeze and back. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. If you want to, come on down and really release those glutes a little bit, okay? Now, with this next one, we're gonna take that heel. I want you to keep it flexed. You're gonna drive that heel up towards the ceiling and squeeze, okay? So kind of have to play around. I think I'm gonna try, let me see if I can do a little bit heavier and still get motion. You gotta have to play around with that. Whew. Got about 10 more seconds to finish this, or figure out. I think I'm gonna do a little bit heavier this time. Okay, you ready to rock it? Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Drive that hip up towards the ceiling and squeeze. Boom. Now again, I'm like shoulder width apart with my knees and my hands. I'm keeping those hips straight. I'm not rotating them. I'm driving through that heel and squeezing that glute. Boom, and back. Boom, and back, nice and controlled. Come on, stay focused. Yep, 15 more seconds and then we're gonna flip sides. All the way to that buzzer. Nice and controlled, you're rocking it. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're doing the other side. Again, really looking at keeping those hips on the ground, facing the mat. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Drive that up and back down. Drive through that heel and back. Nice and controlled. Again, my abs are engaged to keep that nice neutral position on my back. Then I'm driving that heel towards the ceiling and squeezing that glute. Okay, we're gonna change it up for the second round. I know you're excited, like, ooh, change it up. What does that mean? We are gonna do some pulsing at the top to finish this round. Okay, but you gotta finish this one first. Here we go, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna be up on that top range and we're gonna pulse it right there at that end range. Are you ready? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. Just a little bit down and back up. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, drive through that heel. Keep those hips facing the ground. Core still engaged, nice positioning. Drive, 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 pulse it out. Come on. Oh yeah, we're halfway there, right? It should be starting to be on fire. Your other hip might also be on fire to stabilize in this position. Yeah, we are tasking both. Come on, 10 more seconds. You got it, burn it out. Almost there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Fire, baby. Oh yeah. Let's do the other that same thing on the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pulse that baby up. Okay, again, keep those hips facing the mat. You're driving through that heel and pulsing. We're gonna do one more activity left after this. I'm gonna use my lightest band because I want quite a bit of motion with it. We're gonna do big rainbow lifts. But first, we were halfway through this side. Come on, finish and let that burn out. Oh man, 15 more seconds, hang in there. All the way to that buzzer, come on, you got this. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my word. Yeah, baby. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna use my lightest band so I have resistance. I'm still gonna go against gravity, so I'm gonna have that. But we're gonna keep that leg straight and we're gonna do a nice good rainbow. I gotta make sure I don't kick my wall. Again, you're gonna keep those hips facing the ground. You're gonna point the toe and we're gonna lift up and tap one side, lift up and over and tap the other, okay? Keeping the hip that's down is gonna work a lot too, okay? You ready to try this with me? Let's rock it. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. We're going up and over. Nice big rainbow, up and over. Tapping each side, keeping the hips facing the ground, not winking to the side. And you're gonna lift with that glute and up. Pointing the toe, knee is straight. And that bottom hip is gonna work to really stabilize that as you move through it. Come on, you got it. Boom and boom. All the way to that buzzer. Come on, 10 more seconds. We'll flip sides. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Other side. Oh yeah. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Lift up and over. All the way up. Give me that nice good rainbow each direction. Woo. Nice and controlled. You got it. Come on. Lift. It's got that nice good long lever arm. You're tapping to each side. Up and over. Come on, 15 more seconds, and then all we got is one more on each side. You can do it. Let it burn out. Come on, I believe in you. 10 more seconds. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's do one more on each side, right? Stay focused. You got it. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Last one on this side. Come on, boom. Lift and up and over. Come on, squeeze that glute and lift it up over. Keep that back nice and neutral. Okay, my core is engaged. My abs, my back, my pelvic floor, and then of course, we are working those glutes and deep hip muscles. All of that's part of the core. Come on, stay focused. You got about 15 more seconds on this side. All the way to that buzzer. Don't shortchange it now. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Here is our bold finish, right? Are you bold enough to get to the end, right? Courageous enough. Let's rock it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Finish here. Up and over. Come on. Nice, good tap. Drive it all the way up and over. Nice work. Come on, you got it. All the way to that buzzer, right? Don't shortchange it. Let that burn. That's okay. That's a good thing. It's working. Halfway there. Stay focused. Keep the form. Nice lift. Up and over. Come on. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's take that band off. Okay, and then we're gonna turn around. We're gonna sit. Whew. We're gonna cross that leg over and walk that up. Oh man, does that not feel good? Exhale through that, give that a nice long release. Oh man, yeah. Come down, then pull it across, pull that knee towards you and across. Oh yeah, getting that outer hip a little bit more. And relax. Let's switch sides. Walk that up. Nice, good positioning. Exhale so you can really feel that stretch a little bit more. One more exhale, letting that sit there and release. And then bring that down, pull that knee towards you and a nice good little twist. Oh man, that feels amazing. Okay, and then we're gonna keep our legs out straight. We're gonna lift up, we're gonna hinge through our hip and reach forward. Now, that's just your back. So if you can't get there, maybe you're here, but you're just hinging forward and relax to get a little deeper. Okay, then come on up. Lift on up, hinge forward, and relax. Feel that come a little bit deeper when you get that next exhale. Come on up. We're gonna put that in a nice, good butterfly position. Grab those toes, open chest, and pull forward. Nice, good, relax. Oh man. And one more time, relax, and then pull forward. Exhale, yeah. Nice work. Let's do a finish on a nice, good child's pose. Sit on back, relax that low back, and stretch out those glutes. We're just gonna finish here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man. High five for rocking that. Way to go. Make sure you're grabbing some water, some high quality protein, and then have a great day. Hey guys, did you love that workout? Did you know this is part of a series called Bold? Bold is about being courageous, about being strong. It's pushing us to be better, right? We're gonna push our strength. We're gonna push our cardio. We're gonna push our mentality to really get our body in that right place. Join me, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button so you never miss what's coming next. Really join in and have some fun with it. Also, make sure you join me on social media so that we can stay connected. I love to give tips and keep you informed about what's going on. So make sure we are friends, make sure you subscribe, and then have a great day.